Hello, everyone. So I went to a super fancy resort for the weekend to wear my, here we go, super fancy hat. And I don't know, pretend like I'm rich for the weekend. Which is literally what I'm doing. It's so fun. Ugh, sorry, I just sneezed like right before I hit record. But it's like we got so lucky. It's so beautiful outside, and the beach is amazing. The only thing is, like, there's all these jellyfish everywhere. So I've been making it my mission to dig holes and bury all the jellyfish so that nobody steps on them. I was surprised how many people had dogs out here because we couldn't bring our dog, which I was super bummed out about. But I guess if you have enough money, anything is possible. And they definitely got it out here. There's definitely like some big money fucking shit. And so it's like we go into places, and just because we're here, like they don't give us like the funny look. It's like, oh, yeah. Just tell them we own a construction company if they ask. But you know, we've gotten like all like the best stuff. So this place is, it's like a hotel room, but it's a 2 bedroom, 2 bathroom, full kitchen hotel room. I mean, absolutely gorgeous. And definitely big enough for my family of five and my mother in law. Even though it's 2 bedrooms, it's meant for, a large group of people. And I don't know. I just feel really special that they were able to do something like this for me and my mother-in-law for Mother's Day, and I think that's pretty cool. Especially since there's just not a lot of people having kids, so like nobody's these handful of good moms that are out there. It's like we're getting rewarded all over the place. It's good shit. That was fake money, by the way. Fake hundreds of their flesh. We've been having fun all weekend playing jokes on people with all these fake hundreds. It says copy on it. Like, you can buy them, I think, on Amazon. They're just movie prop dollars. And a buddy of ours had bought, like, a big, huge stack of them. Like, you think you feel them. Like, as soon as my husband handed them to me, like, joking. Now, but on film, they look motherfucking real. Like, if I was, like, flashing this, like, people would fucking believe me. And at first glance, they look pretty real until you see the word copy on there real big. But yeah, so I've been spending all my days at the beach and the pool. Baby's taking a nap right now. So I'm taking my opportunity to just sit up here at the room, do little kind of like self-care type of stuff, clean up, with a bunch of kids and big family, you end up with clothes everywhere. And so it's kind of keeping all that chaos like under wraps. It's super important, especially, when you're in tight quarters with a lot of people. You want to keep things as clean and organized as possible, along with keeping it baby proof, because one of these people is a toddler. It's just a lot of fun. Not really. No, it is actually super cute watching her like do all her stuff. So what I've been doing lately, so yeah, my last video was about the thymus and this organ that nobody knows about. And there's so much to it. It's unreal. And so I've been studying a lot of this and a lot about gut health. And since my grandmother died, I've been really eating like shit, been crying a lot. I've been feeling really bad, and it took its toll on my skin and just on my overall health. And so I'm cutting all sugar, all carbohydrates, and it's like I've always looked younger, but I feel like like lately with this and just eating really bad and sleeping poorly, it's like I'm starting to show my age a little bit more. And I don't like that. I will not eat. Like, they bought me these beautiful cookies. Not even gonna fucking touch them. I'll feed them to the kids because I can't. I can't. So cutting all sugar, all carbohydrates, and I mean, I'm sure I'll cheat a little bit here and there because it's not a weight issue. It's just the extreme highs and lows of the glucose in my body that's causing the issues, because I was borderline type 2 diabetic anyways when I was pregnant, so I know if I was to gain 10 pounds I'd probably be type 2 diabetic. I did a lot of abuses on my body when I was much younger, which I don't necessarily regret now because I had a lot of fun while I was doing them. But it is what it is. I don't know. I got to live a pretty stress-free life as a young person. So, I mean, I just worked in tattoo shops. A lot of laughing and playing and fuckery going on. It's just always a beautiful thing to screw around and play games. I wish you guys could see my outfit. In a bathing suit, heels, and a big hat. Well, I'm fucking ass white all over. I've got to do something. So this is like a big ass sunshade on my body. Like, my hair will get a sunburn. And I can't have that. So, let's go hide and smoke a cigarette together. Now I gotta make sure nobody sees me actually smoking. So what I actually did was like ashed in my hand. And then I spit in my hand and put the cigarette out that way. It's like every time I go to, and I don't know if this happens to anybody else, anytime I go to somewhere different, it's just like the different like fauna and flora in the area, it makes my nose stuffy. And so I'm like, I've been sneezing a lot today because we left yesterday. It doesn't matter what time we left and got here, but it seemed like a lot of driving, and it's only like the next state over. We're in South Carolina, home of Trey Gowdy. I don't know. I think that's where he's from. Yes, it is, because we drove over the bridge where the Murdaugh murders happened in the South. You gotta shut your mouth. Oh, there's somebody down there at a picnic table. I wonder if they're listening to me talk all my nonsense. I bet they are. They look sad and alone. Possibly Jewish. It's a lot of curly hair. They obviously work here. I hope they can't hear me. I'm about 4 stories up in the air. But I wish I had. I'm just not in the mind frame to think of like the whole thymus and all the research that I had done with it. I'd like to do the follow-up of that video, but I have to be like freshly read on it so that I don't want to like stumble over my words or say anything incorrect. But it is a pretty amazing part of the body, and right now it's like I said, I'm just kind of focusing on glucose and some of the different things I've found out about that. And you can actually lower your blood sugar up to 70% based on the order and how fast you eat your food. And so you want to eat your veggies first, and then the protein second, and then whatever carbohydrates, eat them last. And that way it will slow them down, because you don't shit out a candy bar. It just goes straight into your blood system. And it fucks you up, and that's where you end up with high cholesterol, just like plaque on your teeth. Sugar causes plaque on your teeth. You don't think that leaves some kind of residue inside of your veins? Of course it does. And a lot of people, they'll talk about cholesterol and like, oh, you can't eat the egg yolks and this and that about eggs or bacon or whatever, and it's like, that's not what causes the plaque. It's the glucose pumping through your veins, because the plaque on your teeth and the plaque in your veins is the same thing. I don't know, I've been rambling on for a minute. Y'all have a good day.